welcome to Git Solutions. This is your Lokesh. So in this session we are going to discuss the last concept under this module. So the last concept is decision tree. Okay, so the name only indicates that decision tree. Okay, so in this concept the investor and the manager will be going to take the necessary decision in the business organization based on the tree structure. So therefore the meaning stated that a decision tree is a decision support tool. Because why it is called as a tool, in the sense ultimately this decision tree analysis and decision tree will helpful to the necessary decision. Okay, so therefore a decision tree is a decision supporting technique, or it is called as a tool that uses the tree like a graph. Okay, so in this concept, to take the necessary decision about the particular activity and particular operations of the business organization, first the alternatives will be going to represent in a tree like a structure. So based on that we have to take the necessary decision. So that is the case. A decision tree is a decision support technique or a tool that uses a tree like a graph. Okay, so it is like a graph, and decision tree model of decision and their possible consequences. So this decision tree will be based on the certain consequences. Consequences in the sense it includes the various chances of occurrence and the various outcomes and the various probabilities, that is possibilities, and it includes the various cost related information and their utilities. Okay, so based on these consequences, under this decision tree analysis we have to take the necessary decisions. Okay, see, a decision tree is a graphical representation or presentation of the various alternatives, and this also called as the T diagram, that is tree diagram. Okay, see, a decision tree is a graphical representation or presentation of the various alternatives. So ultimately you know what is a decision making or decision making process. So decision making process is nothing but it is a process of selecting the best among the many alternative course of action, right? So in this decision tree analysis, first we have to represent the various available alternatives in the decision tree, that is in a graphical format. So graphical format in the sense we have to represent the available alternatives in the tree like a structure. So based on that we have to analyze the consequences and outcomes and probabilities, then we have to take the necessary actions. So therefore a decision tree is a graphical representation or presentation of the various alternatives. So based on the various alternatives that represented in a graphical format or tree like a structure, then we have to take the necessary decision. So it is also called as tree diagram. Okay, so next so I'll give you the example for this decision tree analysis, how the investors and the managers will be going to take the necessary actions based on the various available alternatives in a decision tree analysis, and how the consequences and outcomes and probabilities will be represented in a graphical format. Okay, so before that you have to understand, see, assume there are three alternatives available for the business organization, that is first alternative and second alternative and third alternative. If the business organization invests in the first alternative, that is 10,000, the probability of loss will be 0.20. Okay, so if the same amount invest in the second alternative, then the possibilities and the probability of loss will be 0.60. Okay, so if the same amount will be invested in the third alternative, then the possibility of the loss will be 0.20. Okay, so now we have to represent this information in a tree like a structure, that is based on the decision tree. Then we have to take the necessary decision, that is we have to choose the which alternative will be better. Okay, see, for an investment or for a risk manager, there are three possibilities or 3 alternatives are available, that is alternative 1 and alternative 2 and alternative 3. Okay, so in 3 alternatives the investor will be going to invest, that is 10,000 and again 10,000 and 10,000. Okay, so if the investor invests 10,000 in the first alternative, then what is the probability of loss? That is 0.20, right? So similarly, if the investor invests 10,000 in the second alternative, what is the probability of loss? That is 0.60, right? So similarly, if the investor invests 10,000 in the third alternative, what is the probability of loss? 0.20. Now, what is the probability of loss amount if the investor invests in the first alternative and second alternative and third alternative? Okay, so see what is the probability of loss amount in the first alternative, that is 10,000 into 0.20, that is 2,000 is the loss if they invest in the 10,000. This is the only the probable amount, that is the probability of loss ist agabahudu anta. Okay, so if the investor invests the 10,000 in the second alternative, what is the probability of loss? That is 6,000. This is the major loss. Okay, so if the investor invests the third alternative, that is 10,000, what is the probability of loss? That is 2,000. Now, which is the best alternative among these 3 alternatives? Which is the best? Yes, of course, these 2 alternatives are the best, because if the investor invests 10,000 in the second alternative, then the possibility of loss that is 6,000. So therefore we have to eliminate this second alternative based on the probability of the loss. So investor first alternative ಏನಾದರೂ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ. Okay, so therefore a decision tree is a graphical representation of the various alternatives and it is also called as the tree diagram. So a decision tree is a decision support tool. That decision tree analysis ultimately helpful to the decision making. So that's why this decision making process will be called as the decision support tool that uses the tree like a structure, or this decision tree model is based on the various alternative decisions. So completely this decision tree will be based on the consequences, that is the various chances of occurrence, that is chances of outcomes, that is in the form of, that is probability of loss amount, that is chances, and various events or alternatives, right? So and various probabilities. So completely the decision making helpful to the business organization to take the necessary actions very quickly. Okay, so next I will give you the example for, that is example problem for this decision tree analysis, that is how to represent the various alternatives in a decision tree and how it will be helpful to the take the necessary quick actions. Okay, so let's take down the example problem for this decision tree analysis. See the example problem based on the decision tree analysis. A glass factory that specializes in crystal in developing a substantial backlog, and for this the firm management is considering 3 courses of action. Okay, so in this case we have the 3 alternatives. Why means because a glass factory is specializes in producing the crystal is developing. So crystal is developing a substantial backlog, and for this the firm management is considering the 3 courses. So crystal na development ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಹತ್ರ ಈಗ 3 alternative courses of actions ಇದೆ. Okay, see the correct choice depends on largely ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸಸ್ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅನಲೈಸ್ ದಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೋರ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಲೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ and high demand. So how under 3 alternatives we have to take the necessary decision, in the sense based on the future demand. Okay, see, the demand will be low, so demand low iddaga yav tara decision tagobeku, next medium and high iddaga yav tara decisions tagobeku anta helbiಟ್ಟು. Okay, next show this decision situation. So first query, we have to show the various situations of the demand in the decision tree. So show the decision situation in the form of decision tree. So decision situations na tree diagram alli ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. and indicate the most preferable decisions. So this we have to select the best course of action among the alternatives available in this problem. So first decision situation na decision tree ನಲ್ಲಿ represent ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. then we have to select the most preferable decision. so most preferable objective na ನಾವು select ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು and its corresponding expected value. okay, so how we are going to select the decision, in the sense based on the expected value. so ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 queries ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು decisions ಏನಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು situations ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು decision tree ನಲ್ಲಿ represent ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. so decision tree ನಲ್ಲಿ represent ಮಾಡಿದ ಆದಮೇಲೆ next we have to indicate the most preferable decision. so best alternative ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. so ಯಾವ ತರ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, based on the corresponding expected value. so based on the corresponding expected value we have to choose the best decision. so how to compute the corresponding expected value for this situation, in the sense see, there are various demand situations are given. so this is situations. so low demand, medium demand and high demand, and the probabilities of the various situations will be given 0.10, 0.50 and 0.40. okay, so courses of action. so these are the 3 alternatives available in this problem. that is S1 is nothing but subcontracting. okay, so S2 is nothing but being overtime. so subcontracting base mele matte overtime base mele next subcontracting 3 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು. that is S3 in the sense construct new policy. so it is based on the implementation of a new policy. so S3, that is third alternative. now we have to compute the corresponding expected monetary value, that is corresponding expected value based on the probabilities and the various actions. okay, see solution. okay, so the various demand situation will be given. so if you want, you take the heading as computation of expected values for the various alternatives anta barkolli headings. okay, so demand, we need a probabilities. okay, see, these are the regular information. so low demand, medium demand and high demand. so probabilities for low demand 0.10 and 0.50 and 0.40. okay, so ಇದು ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. now we have to calculate the expected value based on the each alternative. so alternative 1 is understood as subcontracting, right? so S1 values ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, so 10 and 50 and 50. okay, so 10, 50 and 50. now in order to calculate the expected value, that is expected value, we have to multiply the alternative values, that is subcontracting values, with the probabilities. okay, see, probability into S1. so 10 into 0.10 you will get 1, right? so 0.50 into 50 you will get 25. next 50 into 0.40 you will get 20. now the total expected value of the first alternative 25 plus 20 45 plus 1 total 46 is the expected value of the first alternative. so similarly you have to calculate the expected values for the second alternative and third alternative. so S2 and expected value and S3 expected values. okay, so it is very easy. see, minus 20 is given and 60 is given and 100 is given. Okay, so alternative 3 hange barkonbidi. So minus 150, next 20, that is 20, and lastly we have 200. Okay, so to compute the expected value, we have to multiply the probability into S2, right? So to compute the expected value of alternative 3, we have to multiply the probability with S3. Okay, so probabilities ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ, ಒಂದೇ ಸರಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. Okay, see, minus 2 into probability 0.10. So how much you will get? Minus 2. Next 0.50 into 60, that is you will get 30. Next 0.40 into 100, that is 40. Now the expected value of the second alternative, 40 plus 30, 70. 70 minus 2, you will get 68 is the expected value. Similarly, you have to calculate the expected value for the third alternative, that is construct new policy. That is based on the constructing new policy. ಏನು expected value ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸಿ, minus 150 into 0.10, you will get minus 15. Next 20 into probability, that is 0.50, you will get 10. Next 200 into 0.40, so you will get 80. Okay, so now the total expected value 80 plus 10, 90. So 90 minus 15, you will get 75 is the expected value. Okay, so this is the total expected value of the all alternative. ಸೊ ಈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದಿ ಈಚ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಟ್ರೀ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪಾಸ್ ದಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್. ಆಗಲೇ ಬರೆದಿರೋ ಟೇಬಲ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ವ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದಿ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಐಟಮ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ tree. Let's see how to show the items or transactions or values will be in the decision tree. Okay, see, in this case we have the three alternatives, that is S1, S2 and S3. So what is S1? That is subcontracting, right? So S2 is nothing but being over time. So S3 is nothing but new policy, that is construction of new policy. Now we have to represent the all information using a tree structure. Okay, see how to represent the information in the tree structure in the sense, see, I am going to take the demand situation first. Okay, so this demand situation is affect for the three alternatives, that is alternative 1 and alternative 2 and alternative 3, right? So how many alternatives are there? That is 1, 2 and 3 alternatives are available. So what are the alternatives? That is S1 and S2 and S3, which means subcontracting and being overtime and construction of new policy. Now see, we have the three alternatives S1, S2, S3. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು each and every alternative have the three situations, that is S1 also have the low demand and S1 is also have medium demand and S1 high demand. So similarly S2 low and S2M and S2H. So similarly S3L and M and H. So each and every alternative has the three situations. So I am going to represent this information like, so each and every alternative have the three situations. So low demand, medium demand and high demand. That is low demand, medium demand and high demand. Okay, so These alternatives or situations will be called as low demand and medium demand and high demand. So low demand, high, medium demand and high demand. So LD, MD and HD. So in this case we have to calculate the expected monetary value. So expected value is also called as the expected monetary value. So based on that we have to take the necessary decision. So see the probability of low demand, that is 0.10. Next, medium demand probability 0.50. Next, 0.40. So similarly 0.10 is the low demand probability and 0.50 medium demand and 0.40. So similarly you have to write 0.10, 0.50 and 0.40. Now to compute expected monetary value or expected value, we have to multiply the values of various alternatives with this probability, right? See, into first alternative 10 into 50 into 50. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಇಂಟು -20 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಂಟು 60 ಇಂಟು 100. ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ -150 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 20 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 200. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ನ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ we will get the expected monetary values for the first alternative, that is already we have calculated. So 1 barutte, which means 0.10 into 10 we get 1, right? So 50 into 0.50 we will get 25. Next 50 into 0.40 we will get 20. The total expected monetary value of this first alternative 20 plus 25, 45 plus 46. So first alternative 46 ಬಂದಿದೆ. So similarly we have to calculate the expected monetary value for the second alternative. So already we have calculated, so ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, so expected monetary value -2 and 30 and 40. So what is the expected value? That is 68. Okay, next third alternative, the expected value -15, so 10, next 80. So how much you will get? That is 75. Okay, now based on this three expected value, so expectations ಯಾವತ್ತು highest ಇರಬೇಕು. So therefore I am going to select the third alternative is the best alternative among the available alternatives, because the expected value, that is the expected monetary value of the third alternative under various lower demand and medium demand and high demand situation will be 75. So therefore I am going to eliminate the two alternatives in this problem, because which gives the maximum return to the business organization. So based on the decision tree analysis, the third alternative will be selected. Okay, so if you have any queries in this concept, so please comment on this video so that I will give a clarity for your queries. So thanks for watching once again. According to your syllabus copy, you have the other concepts in this module, that is simulation and problems with special reference to inventory and financial management and critical evaluation software. So the simulation concept that we have already discussed in the previous chapter, that is under probability. Okay, so example sameta nanu explain madidini. So this concept is also completed. Now the other concept, that is the problems with the special reference to inventory and financial management. So problems in the sense we have to learn about the economic order quantities and the different stock levels. That is based on different stock levels, how the companies will be going to order the stocks. We are going to discuss in the next chapter. Okay, so next the critical evaluation softwares. So critical evaluation softwares in the sense PERT analysis and CPM analysis and crashing. Okay, so these three concepts is also we are going to study in the next chapter. So you have the problems under that is economic order quantity and PERT analysis and CPM analysis and crashing. Okay, so as soon as possible I am going to complete the all practical problems under this concepts. Okay,